21st century skills is spoken about a lot in education, and it's our goal to create confident, well-educated young women who can take their role in the 21st century. So we developed an idea based around creating an incubator for young innovators and entrepreneurs.
Young people have always had great ideas. So this is really more like a channel or a forum through which they can learn how to pitch those ideas.
Originally, they came in to learn about entrepreneurship, more about their mindset and the tools and the strategies to take either an idea or a problem, come up with a solution, and how you can actually walk it through the process of validating it to see if it's worth solving, who's interested in it, identify who the potential customers could be, what the business model would look like if they took it to market, how to take it to market, how do they create a brand that resonates with their customers, then actually the go-to-market strategy, how do they reach those people?
I heard about it at Assembly last year, and when I heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that.
This program is taking students, trying to go in and grab out that inner entrepreneur.
I really like the idea of thinking like an entrepreneur and thinking analytically to start a business.
I was interested in doing some of this stuff myself, but wasn't too sure and learning the process to do it.
Peter, she's been great. She stepped us through in a lot of depth too. And I think she's really made the content relatable.
And especially giving tips and tricks and building out the basics of a business.
It's been easier to connect with her because she was an old girl. She explains stuff very simple, and it's easy to work and learn with her.
We do break down the barriers simply because we're all one and the same. There's just 20 years between us. I think for me, it was an opportunity to provide something that I wished I had have had access to, an opportunity to play and ideate, which was outside of the standard framework of schooling.
To have that very, very special relationship with somebody that's an expert in the field, but also an old girl of the school, to be able to work with her has been an absolute wonderful opportunity for all members of our community. To have partnerships, people who are members of our community to be available to support our students in their education just shows the bonds and the sense of community that exists in this school.
The school, it attends to a lot of different areas and interests in the students.
It's a very good program to help you think of things that you may struggle with and you want to help yourself or somebody else.
My hope is that, as the girls would say, we're going from a minimal viable project, that it develops further into something that becomes an important program not only for the students within the school, but also for our community, so that we can open it up and welcome people into our school to learn these very, very special skills that are going to ensure the sustainability of our world and the health and well-being of our community.
I see this as it's about ideas, it's about problem solving, but it's really about growing confidence in our young people.
My hope for anybody who does the program is that they realise that if they have an idea, there's an opportunity for them to execute on that they have the tools and the skills to be able to do that, but also to have just a lens through which they look at life differently, because around them is so much opportunity and we need to create different ways of doing things all the time, especially in this environment. The traditional way that we exist right now doesn't quite match with the future that we're stepping into. So continuously upskilling on the way that we think and operate, I think, is an essential part of being a teenager these days, for sure.